apples? You know what them apples? They ain't regular apples. They shoot sugar into them apples. Add sugar to them.
A few moments later.
All right. So as y'all can see from the video that I posted, that was my trainer talking very loud at 11 a.m. So yeah, it's kind of cold. I'm in Michigan, but yeah. So that was him talking very loud at 11 a.m. Not only that, when he finally did come in, he was snoring loud as hell. The problem I have with that is if I'm laying down early, I'm in my bed like 7, 8 o'clock, whatever time it is, 7, 8, 9, whatever. If I'm already laying down and you decide that you want to stay up and talk loud and do whatever, don't try to wake me up at 6 a.m. when you just sitting in the passenger seat and I'm the one driving. So when you training, you're doing all the driving. Your trainer is just there. Like the most help I've been getting from my trainer is I'm still trying to learn how to navigate certain certain signs on the road. I haven't been everywhere. I've lived in Georgia, I lived in California, but mostly Florida. Some of these things are confusing. Some of the signs are confusing. So he's been helping with those. Sometimes he can predict when a lane is about to end just from knowing things or looking at certain markings on the road. So that's what the most help I've been getting. But yeah, I was kind of annoyed. It was a lot of things I was annoyed with. But before I get into that, let me talk about my day. Day 5. I did my longest drive today. I did 9 hours today. We went from Kentucky to Michigan. So I'm in Michigan right now. It's pretty cold. Well, for Floridians, it's like 50 degrees, and I didn't bring a jacket. I wasn't prepared. So that's one thing I will tell you. Be fully prepared. It's kind of hard because you can't really pack like crazy, but do your best. Sorry, I just got a shower. My eyes might be a little red. My skin might be a little cloudy. I ain't moisture up yet. But yeah, so be prepared. I kind of did want to push farther because tomorrow we got an even longer drive. We going from Michigan to New Jersey, but I ran out of hours. I basically had like an hour and a half left of drive time, and it wasn't. It wouldn't have did it. But I seen a lot of things, man. Today I seen a lot of things. I had the most difficulty today. I'll talk about that. But I seen a lot of things. A lot of different pieces of land. We went through so many states. Like I think we went through like 4 states. Like we went through at one point we was in Georgia. At one point we was in Ohio. We seen the Cleveland Cavaliers Stadium. Drove past that. Indiana. So Indiana actually, for the first time, I seen like snow that was falling like rain. Like usually I see, like when you look at the movies or pictures or whatever, you see snowflakes, like snow that's falling like real fluffy. This was coming down like rain, but the only reason why I knew it was rain was because like when it hit the windshield and it's like a ice like splatter. So I'm like, dang. I'm thinking it's raining at first until I finally see like why is when regular rain hit the windshield it like do its thing, the wind blow it off. This was hitting like bird poop and then just staying there, you know what I'm saying, and then the windshield wiper get it off. So I seen some snow falling like rain. It was pretty dope. Now the difficulties I had today, one, there was a lot of different rules that I ran into on the road that I wasn't prepared for, like lane. Like one of the things was it was a 3-lane highway, and it said truckers stay in the middle lane. So I'm in the middle lane, and then the lane to the left of me disappears. So now I'm in the left lane. So my automatic thought process was to go in the right lane, because you always supposed to be. I'm thinking that this thing that you talking about, truckers stay in the middle lane, was over. I was wrong. So it was some highways again that I'm so used to highways exits off to the right. I wasn't used to stuff off to the left. You know what I'm saying? So whenever I see something coming up, I automatically think I got to get in the right lane. So I ran into different things like that. Also, with my trainer, sometimes, everybody ain't perfect. I did get really frustrated because, there's a difference between helping me and then just saying stuff that don't really need to be said. Like, we going in a roundabout, and the GPS clearly tells me, it's a roundabout. It's not that hard to figure out. You go around, it's basically like you're going around a circle and getting back on the street that go ahead. He's navigating me around the roundabout. Like, go around, and then get right back here. It's like, bro, like that, I'm a grown man. Like, I can figure that out. Plus the GPS is saying it. So I've been having to voice my opinion a lot. Like, he'll get over, and I'm like, bro, I'm getting over. Relax. You know what I'm saying? I'm just so for people who sometimes you gotta let your trainer know, like, you now I don't want to say the wrong thing, because you gotta listen to your trainer, but at the same time you gotta also make him respect your knowledge that you getting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta let him know, hey bro, like, you ain't got to get out the truck to help me back up no more. You know what I'm saying? I went through all this. I know how to back the truck up. And it was actually a perfect example today. I'm backing the truck up, and he's standing next to the truck, but he's looking back towards where I'm backing up at, but he's standing right at my window, and he's telling me, cut it to the right, and he was wrong. I'm supposed to cut it to the left. So I just stopped listening to him so I wouldn't get mad, like, okay, this is. And then he was like, oh, he finally caught himself. Like, oh, my bad. That's why I think I'm getting to that mode now where I'm just, like, when he telling me, oh, you can go around this truck or whatever. If I feel like I want to, I'm not in a rush. If I feel like I want to stay behind this truck, as long as I feel like it, I'm going to do that. So I just stopped listening, unless it's like something important, like, okay, this coming up, you need to turn here, then I'm listening. But if it's just suggestions or whatever, or if I know that it's wrong, I'm just staying quiet, letting him talk, and then he'll eventually see that I'm doing it right. But I did I kind of got a little heated today when it came to that. It was a couple times I had to tell him, like, hey bro, like, you ain't got to tell me that. You ain't got to tell me, So yeah, that was pretty much it today. But I had a lot of fun today. Like I said, it's my longest drive. I did 9 hours, 450 miles, I think, today. I can definitely say that I'm ready to get in my own truck. And what I mean by that is, I'm not saying that I'm an expert, but I'm getting into that mode where I can see that I get it better by myself. You know what I'm saying? Just experience. Like, another thing too is, like, he's looking, he's been driving so long that he can tell when things are about to change ahead, but that doesn't help me. You know what I'm saying? I need to learn those things. You need to let me drive up and read the signs and then start making my adjustments. You know what I'm saying? So let me read the signs and navigate, know when to get over. Like, you can't be like, hey man, you need to get over in this lane because it's going to, and then be like, see, I told you it was going to, that ain't helping me. I need to learn how to pay attention to signs, because you navigating me so long and then I zone out, getting used to you telling me this and that. You know what I'm saying? So just had to tell him a few times, but it's getting there, man. It's getting there. I'm definitely already ready to have my own truck though. The only thing that I would need help with right now is the ELD. It's still like knowing what codes to put in, because it's not like the codes are named exactly what you got to do. You know, they have, like, one of them is named gold, and it has nothing to, you know what I'm saying? So knowing how to do the paperwork a little bit, it's a little difficult knowing which license plate to put in. If I put the license plate from the trailer I just dropped or the trailer I just picked up, just understanding all that. I'm getting there, but I got a little ways to go. So, but I can definitely say I'm gonna say this now. Oh, I gotta put some lotion on. I can definitely say this now. From what I'm seeing right now, in order to make money, I'm gonna have to be on the road like crazy, and in my mind right now, I'm just gonna get the experience, do my however many months I can do, and then now look what I say. Swift got good benefits, and if you want to get on that road and make that money, man, this a way to go. Now I'm only speaking from the perspective of Ocala, Florida, Daytona, Florida. I don't know about any other places, what kind of freight they got. I don't know. But as far as this one, now they even say they loan freight too. But I don't, as of right now, I don't know if I'm gonna do full on trucker life. I'm probably gonna get that experience and then probably try to do. If they can give me a nice dedicated route, that would be the main way. That's the main way I keep it rolling, and that's my goal. My goal coming into Swift, the reason why I chose Swift is because I like the dedicated routes they had. Now, if you don't know if you just starting off, you don't know what a dedicated route is. A dedicated route is basically, it might be one account like Walmart or Dollar General, and you're home more often. You might be home daily or you might be home weekly. We're on the road, which they're called OTR. You like doing what I'm doing, like you in different places, just all over the place, or you might be regional, which is a certain region of the country. I think right now, even though I'm over the road, it seems more regional because I don't really think I'll get any routes like on the west side. So yeah, but this video a little longer. Another good thing that Swift does that I put out there is, let's say you out on the road, you just getting started, you been weeks, when you don't get paid for trucking school, so you've been going without pay trucking school for 3 weeks, then you sit for another, so you ain't been working for 5-6 weeks. Swift will give you an advance on your check, which I think is a dope thing. So they will advance. I don't know how much yet because I haven't done it, but you can ask for an advance on your check. I don't know, like, they gave me an advance for something else. They gave me an advance on my check for something I had to pay for, but it wasn't like I asked for an advance or something like that. So I don't know if they have limits to it as far as how much you can get, how often you can do it. But I think that's a good. Swift does have good, as a company. They have good benefits. I think it just depends on what area you in and who you're dealing with. Who your driver leader is and all of that. But yeah, man, I'm gonna cut it. It's at 13 minutes. I ain't want this to be that long, but New Jersey tomorrow. I'm tired. I ain't even gonna lie. 9 hours today. So yeah,